Tapping on radiation stuff. Oops, there's radiation in the air. Let's tap.
Alright, so here's what we do with EFT to transform things that are in the air, things that we might be allergic to, things that might be toxic to us, helping our bodies to process it and release adverse effects. Okay?
Yeah.
So finding these points in the front of the chest. Big deep breath, tuning into the thing that you are afraid of getting. In this case, we're talking about radiation. Nuclear fallout. Big deep breath, tuning into the fear of getting in contact with that stuff. Just how scary it is. We've all seen a lot of horror stories. We've seen bombs blow up. We've seen videos of nuclear destruction, and it's a horrifying, terrifying thing. And here we are seeing videos of it live, happening in the world, and people getting sick and dying, and the whole country being ruined. Top right here, even though I feel so overwhelmed about radiation.
Even though I feel so overwhelmed about radiation.
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
Part of me just wants to fall asleep.
Part of me wants to run or fall asleep.
Part of me wants to check out or run as fast as I can.
Part of me wants to check out or run as fast as I can.
Big deep breath. It's way too overwhelming to even think about it.
It's way too overwhelming to even think about it.
Breathe. It's way too overwhelming to even think about it.
It's way too overwhelming to even think about it.
I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
Tap the front of the rib cage, even though part of me feels overwhelmed.
Part of me feels overwhelmed.
And the rest of me feels terrified.
And the rest of me feels terrified.
Tap the side of the rib cage. I love and respect myself.
And angry. I'm angry about it too. Yeah.
Okay.
I love and respect myself.
Tap the inside of the wrist. I feel so angry about this.
I feel so angry about this.
Big deep breath. Tap the side of the thumb. Tune into that anger. Tap your index finger. I feel so angry.
I feel so angry.
This is really messing up things.
This is really messing up things.
I feel so angry.
I'm so angry.
This is messing up the whole world.
This is messing up the whole world.
This is messing with my plans.
This is messing with my personal plans.
This is messing with my life.
Messing with my life.
I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
Even though I feel so angry.
Even though I feel so angry.
Totally overwhelmed.
Totally overwhelmed.
I still love and respect myself.
I still love and respect myself.
Tap the top of the head. Tune into that angry feeling again. And tap your eyebrows. This remaining anger about this radioactivity.
This remaining anger about this radioactivity.
Do you still feel that anger inside?
You bet I do.
What number is it if it was on a scale of 0 to 10?
It's big. It's hard. It's overwhelming. It's a 9 or a 10.
Tap right here. Even though I have this overwhelming anger.
Even though I have this overwhelming anger.
I can't believe this is happening.
I can't believe it's happening.
I can't believe this is happening.
I can't believe it's happening, which is just what they want me to just not believe that it's happening.
I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
Part of me doesn't want to believe this is happening.
I don't want to believe it's happening.
I don't want to have to deal with this.
I totally don't want to have to deal with this.
I'm not prepared to deal with this.
I'm not sure if I'm prepared to deal with this. Maybe I am.
Tap the inside of your wrist. I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
Even though I feel really overwhelmed and angry.
I am prepared to deal with this.
I am prepared to deal with this.
I am prepared to deal with this. Or else I'm angry. I'm either prepared to deal with this or I'm angry.
Yeah.
And what other choice do I have?
I'm open to releasing the anger.
I'm open to releasing the anger.
So that I can stay functional.
so that I can stay functional.
I'm open to releasing the anger,
I'm open to releasing the anger,
so that I can stay functional.
so that I can stay functional.
I enjoy the process
I enjoy the process
of being alive.
of being alive.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the process of being alive.
I'm enjoying the process of being alive.
With or without radiation.
With or without radiation.
I'm not trading my inner peace for this radiation.
I'm intending to not trade my radiation for my radiation.
Part of me wants to trade my inner peace for radiation.
Part of me wants to trade my inner peace for radiation.
And the rest of me knows I need to stay sane and calm.
And the rest of me knows I need to stay sane and calm.
In order to make the best choices.
In order to make the best choices.
And stay healthy.
And stay healthy.
And make the right moves.
And make the right moves.
And know when to run and when not to run.
And to know when to run and when not to run.
And what to do.
And what to do.
Trusting my intuition to guide me.
Trusting my intuition to guide me.
Breathe. And tap into the inside of your wrist. Tune into the anger you have about the radiation and see if you still have anger about it.
7.
7, it's coming down. What's the part that makes you the angriest about this?
Confronts my plans and my complacency.
Yeah, exactly.
My comfort.
Yeah. Even though it confronts my plans and my complacency.
Even though it confronts my plans and my complacency.
And I might have to shift my comfort.
And I might have to shift my comfort.
And I really resent having to move quickly.
And I really resent having to move quickly.
And to wake myself fully up.
And to wake myself fully up.
And to take the necessary action.
And to take the necessary action.
I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
Breathe. I feel really attached to my life as I know it.
Some parts of my life I'm attached to right now.
And some parts I'm willing to let go and change.
And some parts would be easy to let go of and change. Very easy.
I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
I'm open to the possibility.
I'm open to the possibility.
Of creating change for myself.
Of creating change for myself.
My country.
My country.
My world.
My world.
Taking a stand for what I know is right.
Taking a stand for what I know is right.
Even if it shifts my comfort zone.
Even if it shifts my comfort zone.
Tap your chest. I resent having to move out of my comfort zone.
I resent having to move out of my comfort zone.
Tap the front of your ribs. I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
I resent having to move out of my comfort zone.
I resent having to move out of my comfort zone.
To have to change my plans.
To have to change my plans.
To have to think about the bigger picture.
To have to think about the bigger picture.
Just wanting to focus on my life.
I just want to focus on my life.
I feel too overwhelmed.
I feel too overwhelmed.
I'm still worthy of love.
I'm still worthy of love.
And I'm coming back to life.
And I'm coming back to life.
I'm still worthy of love.
I'm still worthy of love.
And I'm coming back to life.
I'm coming back to life.
With
the help of Sonya Sophia in this little box where she visits me.
I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
I'm ready to take action.
I'm ready to take action.
Get the right information.
Get the right information.
Release this overwhelming fear in my body.
Release this overwhelming fear in my body.
So that I can be clear.
So that I can be clear.
Tap the top of your head. So that I know what to do.
So that I know what to do.
So that I can stay informed and flexible.
So that I can stay informed and flexible.
And make the best moves for myself and my family.
And make the best moves for myself and my family.
Big deep breath. Tapping under your nose, tune into the anger you have about the radiation. See how it feels now. Down to a 4. Great. Even though?
Even though you make me burp. Even though you make me burp and yawn.
I'm processing the rest of this anger so I can think clearly.
I'm processing the rest of this anger so I can think clearly.
It's no use being angry about something that's already happened.
There's no use being angry about something that's already happened.
Now it's just time to deal with the consequences.
Now it's just time to deal with the consequences.
Stay clear.
Stay clear.
To be smart.
Be smart.
To be as loving as I can.
To be as loving as I can.
To take action.
To take action.
To protect myself and my family.
To take action and protect myself and my family.
Including releasing my fear of radiation.
Including releasing my fear of radiation.
Big deep breath. So let's tune in again about the anger. See if you can still feel the anger about this issue of Japan blowing up.
Well, I mean, if you're going to say Japan blowing up, I'm going to get angry again. So.
Yeah, I'm talking about the radiation of the nuclear meltdown happening there. It's okay if it's meant to make you angry. If there's anger there, we want to stir it up and bring it out and process it.
Amen.
Yeah, not leave it laying and wait to snag you later, right? When you're tired or you haven't had enough blood sugar or something.
Right.
Japan's melting down.
Japan is melting down.
And part of me is really pissed off about that.
Part of me is really pissed off about that.
Japan is melting down.
Japan is melting down.
And I don't want it in my backyard.
I don't want it in my backyard.
It doesn't feel fair.
It doesn't feel fair.
I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
I'm open to processing this anger inside me.
I'm open to processing this anger inside of me.
I'm not trading my peace or my ability to think for anger.
I'm not trading my peace or my ability to think for anger.
I'm releasing the anger so I can think clearly.
I'm releasing the anger so I can think clearly.
And function well.
And function well.
So that I can intuit what to do next.
So that I can intuit what to do next.
Big deep breath. Tune into that anger that you may still have. See if you can still feel it. Japan is melting down, possibly blowing crappy stuff into the air. Very well, obviously blowing stuff into the air that is contaminating some degree of this planet already. Okay? And it's in the air. They can't tell us it's not in the air. We can see that with our own eyes. Kept it front of the ribs. How does it feel when you think about it now?
Well, it's a lot to process, and I'm playing the tape of that building blowing up in my head and connecting to the fact that that's radiation being blown up into the air. And so I'm getting a little bit more angry thinking about that. But at the same time, it feels useful to get real about it.
Yeah. And tap the side of the ribs. Even though I can see that tape of buildings blowing up and reactors melting down.
I can see those tapes of the buildings blowing up and the reactors melting down.
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
Tap the inside of your wrist. I can still see those videos I've been watching in my mind.
I can still see those videos I've been watching in my mind.
This is a lot to process.
It's a lot to process.
I don't expect to clear it in this little tapping session.
I don't expect to clear it in this tapping session, but maybe.
Good. It's a really big issue.
It's a big issue.
I don't expect to be able to just tap right through it.
Alright, I admit it. I don't expect to be able to just tap right through it.
Good. I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
It'd be really weird to neutralize this issue.
Honestly, it would be really weird to neutralize this issue.
Shouldn't I be enraged and upset and overwhelmed over this?
Shouldn't I be taking to the streets with the machete in my hand?
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
I'm open to the possibility.
I'm open to the possibility
of doing whatever I need to do.
Of doing whatever I need to do.
From a calm and stable, empowered place.
From a calm and stable, empowered place.
I'm releasing the need to be overwhelmed.
I'm releasing the need to be overwhelmed.
Even if we're having another Chernobyl outside.
Even if we're having another Chernobyl outside.
I'm releasing the need to be overwhelmed and incapacitated.
I'm releasing the need to be overwhelmed and incapacitated.
Even if it's as bad as Chernobyl.
Even if it's bad as Chernobyl.
Under the lips. Think about it again in the videos that you've seen. Tap under the lips. I can still do the right thing.
I can still do the right thing.
Even if I'm not motivated by fear or anger.
Even if I'm not motivated by fear or anger. So smart.
I can still do the right thing.
I can still do the right thing.
Even if I'm just motivated with love and wisdom.
Even if I'm just motivated with love and wisdom. So brilliant.
I can still do the right thing.
I can still do the right thing.
With a light heart.
With a light heart.
A smile on my face.
A smile on my face.
Peace inside of me.
Peace inside of me.
This makes me stronger.
This makes me stronger.
This strengthens my immune system.
This strengthens my immune system.
This keeps me thinking clearly.
Keeps me thinking clearly.
This allows me to work more easily with others.
Allows me to work more easily with others.
And to actually have fun dealing with whatever we have to deal with.
And to actually have fun dealing with whatever we have to deal with.
Up into the nose. I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
Good. Tap under the lips. See if you can tune into that anger that you have about watching things melting down in Japan. How's it feel?
Well, it was a 1 or a 2 until you mentioned thinking about the stuff melting down in Japan, and then it kind of reminded me of the intensity of it, and it's hard to hold not being angry with being aware. It was interesting what you said about choosing love and lightheartedness or grace or compassion. That's a big hat to wear. Big shoes to walk in.
I'm allowing myself to grow and mature.
I'm allowing myself to grow and mature.
To be guided by my loving heart and my wisdom.
To be guided by my loving heart and my wisdom.
Up the front of the ribs. And even though it's a really intense situation.
And even though it's a really intense situation.
And it seems natural to respond with fear and anger.
And it seems natural to respond with fear and anger.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I accept my scared, angry response.
I accept my scared, angry response.
And I'm processing it at a record speed.
And I'm processing it at record speed.
So that I can stay functional.
So that I can stay functional.
Calm.
Present.
And make the best possible choices.
And make the best possible choices and be there for people in my life.
Be there for the people in my life. Yeah. And even though part of me feels really sad about all of this.
Even though part of me feels really sad about all of this.
Just tune into the sadness about watching this happen. Big deep breath. Tap your fourth finger. I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
Tap your little finger. I feel really sad about this.
I feel really sad about this.
I love and respect myself.
Love and respect myself.
Tap the top of your head. How intense is that sadness?
It's hard to feel it, but I know it's big.
It's hard to feel the sadness.
It's hard to feel the sadness.
I'm afraid to feel the sadness.
I'm afraid to feel the sadness.
It could overwhelm me.
It could overwhelm me.
If I really let myself feel how much pain there is right now.
If I really let myself feel how much pain there is right now.
So just tune into the pain of the world about this event. Just a little bit, just to get a little sample.
Yeah.
Up under the lips, because if you can process it now, it's not going to shanghai you later. It's not going to jump out and grab you. You'll actually be able to be inoculated from all people who are sad, right? And be able to function and stay present and calm and be a loving presence, which is comforting to the sadness. Tap the front of the ribs. I can feel the sadness of the world right now.
I can feel the sadness of the world right now.
Tap the side of the ribs. I can feel the sadness of the world right now.
I can feel the sadness of the world right now.
Breathe. Tap the inside of the wrist. I love and respect myself.
Love and respect myself.
Even though I can feel the sadness.
Even though I can feel the sadness.
I have to let my kitty out of the door here. So tapping right here. Even though I feel the sadness.
Even though I feel this sadness.
And it's really overwhelming. It makes me feel helpless.
It's really overwhelming and it makes me feel helpless.
Tap the side of your form. I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
And I accept this huge, vast sadness.
And I accept this huge, vast sadness.
That I've been trying to push away.
That I've been trying to push away.
By not thinking about it.
By not thinking about it.
I've been distracting myself so I don't have to feel it.
I've been distracting myself so I don't have to feel it.
I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
And I accept the sadness.
And I accept this sadness.
That the whole world is feeling right now.
That the whole world is feeling right now.
As we watch what's happening in Japan.
As we watch what's happening in Japan.
At the top of the head, big deep breaths. Tune into the sadness that you can feel going on. See if you can still feel it. How's it feel?
Well, I'm aware of it.
Is it easier to connect with now than it was a minute ago?
Yeah.
So it's less numb, so it's coming to the forefront?
Yeah.
Is it as overwhelming as it was a minute ago?
No.
No. Tap the temples. I can still be in empathy with them without being overwhelmed with grief.
I can still be in empathy with them without being overwhelmed with grief.
Just because I'm not sad anymore doesn't mean I don't care.
Just because I'm not sad anymore doesn't mean I don't care.
It doesn't mean I condone it.
It doesn't mean I condone it.
Tap into the lips. Just because I accept the sadness doesn't mean that this is okay.
Just because I accept it doesn't mean that it's okay.
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
It's okay for me to process this huge grief.
It's okay for me to process this huge grief.
Tap the front of your ribs. Tune into that huge grief again. Relax your whole body towards it. And tap the side of your ribs. I'm releasing the sadness about the nuclear radiation.
I'm releasing the sadness about the nuclear radiation.
And the tsunamis.
And the tsunamis.
The whole country being torn apart by this.
And the whole country being torn apart by this.
Breathe. Tap the side of your thumb. I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
It's okay that I'm really, really sad.
It's okay that I'm really, really sad.
It's natural to feel really sad.
It's natural to feel really, really sad.
It's okay if it makes me cry.
It's okay if it makes me cry.
And it's alright to process this sadness.
And it's alright to process this sadness.
Big deep breath, big sigh. I'm processing it so I can stay functional.
Processing it so I can stay functional.
And stay connected.
And stay connected.
Stay in my body.
And stay in my body.
And be present.
And be present.
And be loving.
And be loving.
And be wise.
And be wise.
I'm processing the sadness.
I'm processing the sadness.
So that I can take care of myself and my family.
So that I can take care of myself and my family.
So that I can be authentic.
So that I can be authentic.
Tap your cheeks, big deep breath. And tap into the nose. I'm releasing the sadness.
I'm releasing the sadness.
Even though I'm watching a catastrophe happening.
Even though I'm watching a catastrophe happening.
I'm releasing this sadness.
I'm releasing this sadness.
Even though things may be getting radioactive around here.
Even things may be getting radioactive around here.
Even if we start glowing in the dark.
Even if we start glowing in the dark.
At the side of the ribs, I'm releasing my fear of radiation.
I'm intending to release my fear of radiation. I'll have to work on it some more.
We're going to work on it in a couple more minutes. Tap the inside of your wrist. Tune into your fear of radiation. Tap the side of the thumb. Imagine that it's radioactive outside right now.
I am imagining that it's radioactive outside right now.
How intense is that on a scale of 0 to 10?
My daughter and my wife just pulled up, and they're outside and playing right outside my window, so it's a 9.5.
This intense fear of radiation.
Intense fear of radiation.
I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
Even if I'm scared to death of radiation.
Even if I'm scared to death of radiation.
I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
Even if I'm really scared of what might happen.
Even if I'm really scared of what might happen.
That it might make us sick.
Might make us sick.
It might give us cancer or tumors.
Might give us cancer or tumors.
It might have long-term health effects.
It might have long-term health effects.
I'm releasing my fear of radiation.
I'm releasing my fear of radiation.
I'm allowing myself to stay calm.
I'm allowing myself to stay calm.
So that I can be functional.
So that I can be functional.
Loving and wise.
What?
I'm loving and wise.
And loving and wise.
With or without the radiation.
With or without the radiation.
Breathe. Tap your chest. Tune into the possibility of radiation outside right now. See how it feels.
4.5.
Wow, it's coming down quick. Tap the front of the ribs. I'm open to the possibility.
Open to the possibility.
Of releasing my fear of what's in the air.
Of releasing my fear of what's in the air.
No matter what's going on in Japan.
No matter what's going on in Japan.
I'm creating safety and well-being for myself and my family.
I'm creating safety and well-being for myself and my family.
It's possible that we'll be just fine.
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 I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
It's possible that we'll be just fine.
It's possible that we'll be just fine.
But no matter what's going on in the air.
But no matter what's going on in the air.
That we're going to be fine.
That we're going to be fine.
I don't have to lose my inner peace.
I don't have to lose my inner peace.
My balance.
My balance.
Or my heart.
Or my heart.
No matter what's blowing around in the wind.
No matter what's blowing around in the wind.
For how long.
For how long.
I'm open to the possibility that my body can handle it.
I'm open to the possibility that my body can handle it.
I'm keeping my spirits lifted.
I'm keeping my spirits lifted.
Keeping my energy flowing.
Keeping my energy flowing.
Continuing to eat healthy, good green foods.
Continuing to eat healthy, good green foods.
Making sure I have all my water and vitamins and minerals.
Making sure I have all my water and vitamins and minerals.
My body can handle this radiation.
My body can handle this radiation.
My body's handled so much toxic stuff.
My body's handled so much toxic stuff.
Stuff that I deliberately put in it.
Stuff that I deliberately put in it.
My body can handle this too.
My body can handle this too.
Breathe. How are you feeling, Jeff?
I feel light, and I feel so much gratitude for you, and I feel a lot of love. How are you feeling, Sonya?
I feel good. I've been tapping on this for a few days, and I'm waking up feeling happy and alive and better than I have in days. It took me a couple of days to remember to tap because I was just dealing, and then realizing I need to really process this and helping groups process it. And it feels good. I'm happy to be alive. And I'm tracking what's going on, and I'm staying present, and I'm listening with my heart. And I'm loosening up my attachments, and if it's time to move around, we'll move around. And if it's time to batten down the hatches and be present with this community and take things as they come, then we'll do that. Things are changing in this world right now, and the big change that we've all sort of been expecting and waiting for and preparing for and trying to avoid is here. And there's some kind of relief in that. It's finally here. And you're one of the people, and the people who may be watching this video later are the people who are going to make the changes that need to be made. And we're going to stay sane and stable and calm and loving, remembering to take care of ourselves and each other, to share what we have, remembering that we can tap through anything.
Amen.